Welcome to week number 2 of the Clean program. First of all, congratulations on finishing week number 1, which is the hardest part of the Clean program. So from now on, you'll be flying. Now, week number 2 is all about changes. See, your body is now not only changing habits, but it's changing the way it's doing its chemistry, its biology, its physiology, its economy. So it is very common to have either surges of energy. Sometimes people tell me they cannot even sleep at night, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. So do not take sleeping pills by all means. Instead, do something creative with that energy. Get in your computer and answer those emails that you should have done months ago. Order your paperwork. Go for a run at night. Who said that you can only run during the day? Be creative. Use that energy. It'll soon accommodate itself. And people that were sleepless during the second week usually get to a good sleeping pattern on the third. So do not get desperate. Watch your body changing more than anything. Watch with a curious mind. Well, what is going to happen now? Now, another thing that is very common is people wanting to lose weight during the Clean program. And even though the Clean program is not a weight loss program, it is one very desirable side effect. And a lot of people want to maximize their chances of getting rid of this unhealthy weight. So the one thing I must tell you is that weight loss is not predictable. You probably, if you're like most people, started experiencing some of it at the end of the second week, of the first week. But sometimes it doesn't start until way into the second week. The patterns of weight loss are not predictable, as I said. So keep in mind that sometimes they may go in phases, and you may have a drop in weight that then plateaus, and a few days or more days later drops again. Do not get discouraged during those days, and make sure that the one most important aspect of cleansing and detoxification is happening correctly, which is bowel movements. Again, constipation is what may ruin your cleanse and detox program, so be sure that you are moving your bowels, and if you're not, then you can get colonics, you can get herbal laxatives, or any of the other activities that I mentioned during the week 1 video that enhance detoxification itself. Now, colonics are a very controversial subject these days, and many doctors will tell you they are dangerous, and my opinion is that you should only ask somebody that has had experience with people getting colonics for different situations and for different conditions. In my experience, when colonics are performed by somebody that knows what they're doing, they are very safe and incredibly helpful. Now, also it is my opinion that colonics are really good and useful in the context of a detox program, not during regular life. I do not think that just living your normal daily life and getting colonics is a good practice. But during detoxification, when the intestinal wall is actually sweating all this mucus out that is sticking, will get stuck to the walls, being the cause of constipation itself, then getting rid of that is important, enhances detoxification and accelerates the process, allowing people to get better results than if they didn't get them. So make sure that you consider getting colonic hydrotherapy. Go to our forums and see which colonic hydrotherapists are available in your area, and listen to your fellow detox partners who have experienced them, and it will give you good advice and good recommendations. One of the difficulties people have during the clean program is actually going out for dinner or for lunch, and this is not really a problem, because as long as you carry your list of foods that are allowed and that are not allowed, then you can eat in any restaurant and order from that list. Now, bear in mind that most restaurants are not organic and have a lot of chemicals in their foods. So this is not a matter of getting fanatical, but try to avoid the restaurants where you have doubts of their hygiene or their source of foods. And of course, if you can find restaurants that are organic, then much the better. Another thing that I should warn you is that not everybody understands and accepts detoxification or any practice that is different from their regular life, for that matter. So do not set yourself up for criticism and judgment and belittling of what you're doing, which may only be a contributing factor for you quitting. What I mean is, don't go out announcing, I'm doing a detox program, and expect people to become interested and support you. A lot of people will judge you and will actually discourage you from finishing. Much better, shut up, do your thing, and let people realize and notice the benefits when they come on. And it is in week 2 that you start experiencing the glowing skin, the white around the eyes, and the initiation of the rejuvenation that ends up many times with people being stopped on the streets and asked if they had a facelift. Now, again, support for your clean program can be found in our forum, which we encourage you to visit often, as well as Clean TV, which will give you the educational tools for you to be able to have these distinctions in your life that will allow you to live a clean life and thrive in our toxic world. I wish you the best on your second week, and I'll see you back for week number 3.